Fuck how you know. See man them man that take on the work, you know. Look how much bumbo clad Chinese. Me not see no black man there to work, brother. Look here. Look how much Chinese I work. I don't get fucked.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope that everyone is doing well. So guys, you know Jamaican have been complaining because of these Chinese foreigners who are taking over business in Jamaica. So guys, in this video we are going to see the Chinese, Chinese have been forced to leave Jamaica. So guys, watch this video till the end and you'll see some of the reason to which these Chinese are being forced to leave Jamaica. So guys, I'm your host Nelson. Watch the video till the end. I'll be back with some comment.
See, if you're coming a wholesale and you can't read, that's alright. Me help you, right? But you see, if you can't read and you go on like you can read, at them time there you look like fool. Let me give you an example with the things that me have to deal with at the time. One lady come in here and ask me the germs lotion. Germs lotion. And then when me ask her, germs lotion, miss? I don't know, germs lotion, that one there up there, so. I don't have no problem when people dance, you know. But how you fit dance and have attitude with it? And that me not get. How? That don't make no sense.
Because we suffer every day. Can you imagine? We have been here for centuries and we're still lagging around. If we to start a business in Jamaica, it's one of the hardest things to start a business. While the Chinaman come from China, come to Jamaica, start a business, none tax for 5 years. And by the time the 5 years come when he start pay tax, he making cousin and he never and he uncle come and him gone. So, and listen, this have been happening for centuries. So this have nothing to do with PNP or JLP. And you know, at the end of the day, none of them no want to fix it because all of them want us to, the black man.
I don't like the way in which the Jamaican government has allowed the Chinese to come in and take over. I believe they own the major port there. I believe that the Jamaican government has given them lands in exchange for services. I believe they built at least one hospital there, a couple of schools. They had constructed a north-south highway or northwest highway that connects one part of the island to the other, so you don't have to drive all the way around to get there, which was necessary. But from what I read, in exchange for them building the highway, the Jamaican government has allowed them to keep, I believe, nearly all of the toll fees on that highway for a certain amount of years. We're giving up too much to get too little. And what bothers me the most about Jamaica, they are the most Pan-Africanist and the most unapologetic of the Caribbean islands. And so if China can take Jamaica, taking the rest of the Caribbean won't be that difficult.
Jamaicans aren't only being pushed out of their beaches, but gradually they're being pushed out of business. Check this out.
Chinese mechanics in Jamaica should go 20-30 cars a day like clockwork, while Jamaican mechanics, they carry stuck in the garage sometime for a whole week. But how did the Chinese get here? How did they set up shop so fast right in front of our eyes? Listen, foreigners are coming in, buying land, running businesses, owning Jamaica, and we're becoming visitors in our own land. Just like some places in Africa where people now work for foreigners in their own country. Sooner or later, the Chinese will control the parts distribution and shut us out.
I already think it's too late for Jamaicans. And the reason why I say that, because back in 2015, Jamaica signed an agreement with China, allowing China to control one of their biggest and most important ports for 30 years. And that's the port of Kingston. So China dictates what goes into Jamaica and what goes out of Jamaica. So I'm pretty sure all these Chinese business owners already have a connection with distributors in China. So they have direct contact with the distributors when it comes to supplies and keeping their stores in stock. So as you gradually see Chinese businesses pop up, you see less Jamaican businesses. So Jamaicans are gradually becoming workers for foreigners. And who allows another country to control your ports, allow what comes in and outside of your country. Like I said, it's already a wrap, at least for 30 years.
So everyone has been asking how the Chinese mechanics got into Jamaica. Well, here are the facts. Did you know that in 2015, Jamaica signed over the Kingston Freeport, our main port, our lifeline to China, who has full control for 30 years? Now they control what comes in and they control what goes out. That's why the Chinese mechanics and other companies move the way they want. No one to answer to. No real checks. No oversight. They run the port, they hold the gate. Why do you think it's after the fact Pika stepped in? Because they don't even know what's going on. But somebody know. Because when it comes to these little things, don't think you can think on the same level you were programmed to think on. You have to change your frequency sometimes. And we're standing on the outside of our own house. We can't even act like we never know. Listen, we will never get out of slavery. Because a nation that can't even control its own port is a nation already conquered, just without the chain.
Something really wrong is going on in Kingston and St. Andrew. There is a set of people that don't care about community building, that don't care about families, that don't care about community, and they only care about making money. If you haven't been to Kingston and St. Andrew in a while, you can't be in a one street and you don't see one apartment building. Now, some of these apartment buildings are well positioned. Some of them make sense, right? The corporate area and all them thing there. But when you spread out a little bit out and you go into the communities them, when you see mom and pop home with them little backyard and thing, and right beside them yard is one tall rotted building that don't make no sense. The people them they upstairs looking at you downstairs hanging your panty on the clothesline. Between you, one big building sandwiched in the middle of two homes, of two family homes. So now imagine me now having a beautiful day today. As me leave me yard, what that me see right beside my gate? What is that me see right beside my gate? One sign that say intention to build apartment units. Now, if you don't know me or if you don't follow me, if you never watch my video them, please go watch them. Me live in the bush. Me live in some hill bush. Me live in the bush. This empty lot is between me and my two neighbors. So this apartment building would be sandwiched between three family homes, that which privacy will be completely destroyed, which there is no road to go up there, so because don't see me take cooking oil go try fix up the road there. Them want carry people go up there in an apartment and the place don't have no road. There's no road go up there. The place far up in the hills. Which apartment gonna keep up there, so right? Now you tell me now, why will you want to disturb? First of all, you know, come in and cut off the wall of the trees them. You know, deforest the place. The birds didn't know what to do with themselves. And now you know come in with sign that say you know I put up apartment building in a little tiny, because I want like a tiny lot in the middle of the bush, sandwiched in between two family homes. I don't care if people are going to go up this or not. I don't care if it has a good point of sale or not. All I care about is the fact that Uno are destroying Jamaica. Uno are destroying Jamaican communities. Uno are destroying Jamaican communities, because even sometimes when Uno don't get the old dilapidated house to buy and tear down and put Uno in thinking apartment mashes box in the sky, so all Uno do a scam people with a little mashes box in the sky. It's not, and I'm not talking about this because it burn me and it affect me now. I have spoken about this plenty of time before, because there's a place for everything. Ambush sandwich between two family home, three family home is not a place for an apartment building. To all the contractors out there, I'm not saying to stop doing business. I am saying to do consciously, respectfully, with ethic. You don't need to have ethic. There is a place for everything. A community, a neighborhood is not a place for an apartment complex. Uno sick in a uno head. You see the place where I show that where they white bones in a Constant Spring? Uno can put apartment building there, so there's no family home. It's a commercial place. Uno very well uno put an apartment building over there, so you understand what I say? A community, a street where kids play in the street and families jog out there and cows roam around the place. It's not the place for an apartment building. Don't be so greedy. Why you want to be so unethical and build a skyscraper to sell matches boxing at the skies, which by the way most likely are going to just sit down there, so because there is a overstock in a town. Me don't know who. If people know I buy it down, yes, on a Kingston 6, Kingston 8, Kingston 10, who is going to go buy apartment in the bush? Just have a little conscience, please. And for those of you who are not contractors, whenever you can, please raise your voice. Please raise your voice, because these buildings, these apartment buildings, are destroying communities, families. They are pricing out families. A family that could have purchased that land to be their family home were priced out by a developer. Thank you so much for watching. Which I love.
I have a question for Andrew Holness, Kamina J. Smith, and Dr. R.S. Chang. As a Jamaican, I'm really concerned, and I just want to express myself, and maybe other Jamaicans feel the same way. In Jamaica, we have over 76,000 Chinese living there, whether they are Chinese descendants or recently migrated to Jamaica, right? Boom. Chinese are able to work in our country, have businesses for over 5 years without paying taxes, while Jamaican people or Jamaican new entrepreneurs who start businesses have to pay taxes off rip. First of all, they can't get funding to start a business, much less. Now, what the Chinese them do is once you reach 5 years, they just call down another family member and put the business in their name, and the process continues and they don't pay taxes, right? But that's not really why I'm here. I'm here because I realized that even as Jamaicans, we need a visa to go to China. But check this out. Chinese don't need a visa to come to Jamaica. That is unfair. To me, that's all ridiculous. You know how much Jamaicans would love to go to China for whatever reasons, whether short stay, business, or pleasure. Like, there gotta be some type of renegotiation. This is 2025, not 1865. So Andrew Holness, Dr. R.S. Chang, and Minister of Foreign Affairs, Kamina J. Smith, my namesake, please, me I beg you, look into this. Think about it as a politician. Me and have the education I uno have, you know. Zane, me I don't know a doctor and them thing. I'm just a regular Jamaican. We have sense and common sense. So, uno tell me the scholars, if that makes sense. Uno really need to do something about that. Do something about all of these countries where can come to our country and all these things and all get all these easy access to things. But Jamaicans have to struggle so much. Enough fear. Do something about that. Me I beg you now, please.
Jamaican construction worker. How you stay so? Why you not overcharge the people them? Me come for the labourer them, and who me come for talk to right now, the labourer. $5,000 a day family for one labourer. Talking God truth now. $5,000 a day and you no trade man. And that you put on the price to you a thief. And watch this now, no? No for you no thing you come on the site and do. A smoke and drink beer rum. Because in a Jamaica, you have a thing. If rum not up on the site, you don't want to work on it. But you not pay $5,000 a day for drink rum and smoke cushy all day. Nobody now do them thing the family. Because you have to look in on yourself and change up some things while go on a yard. You know mad? $5,000 a day for one labourer. You have to start from 8 to 5. You not reach till almost 9 o'clock. You forget 1 hour lunch break. And enough of you lunch break go to 2 hours. When you left 5 o'clock in the evening, when you start draw for 4 o'clock. Eh? And you want $5,000 a day. You no mad. You see, the Chinese them are going to beat on nobody. Because the Chinese them I take $3,000 a day. Up what the place name again? You in a crossroad there, so them have a construction company. The Chinese them. $3,000 a day them will take for labor. And when them come for your work, them not smoke. Them not ask if you no rum. If them come 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock them did a sharp. If them feel like 5 o'clock, at 5 o'clock. If them take 1 hour lunch break, a 1 hour lunch break them at take. But you no want to charge $5,000 and then you no want to take 2 hour lunch break, come late, do 1 bag of foolishness for the time and expect people to give you $5,000. When you stop it, the trade man them done a beat you bad already and you come take up that dirty habit there. $5,000 for one laborer, you come sit down and smoke and drink special for your site. Mad or no mad man. You trying to go and beat on the bad with that $3,000 there where them come with. Who know a flap on yourself? Who know a flap on yourself? A master builder need to drop something to try to help the people them we are build. Because enough of them mason and trade man don't want to see people build. Because enough of them can't build. Them bad mind. About $5,000 a day. On a move and go on a thief like.
Welcome back my people. So guys, I hope that you have watched the full video and you have seen for yourself. Some Chinese are being forced to leave Jamaica. You know, Jamaicans have been really complaining because these Chinese, I know Jamaica is a mixed and we have Chinese that are being born in Jamaica, but we have these foreigners who have come to do business. So these Jamaicans have been complaining because these Chinese foreigners have come into Jamaica and are being allowed to work for a period of 5 years. You know, they are working for a period of 5 years without paying tax. So Jamaican businessmen and women are complaining because their businesses are like they are going down because, you know, these Chinese have come to Jamaica and they have opened big businesses and they are selling their goods and their stuff at lower price, you know. So these Chinese people who are selling their goods at lower price, they have win the heart of many Jamaican people because guys, you cannot go to buy, example, you cannot go to buy a soap where it's being sold at like 200 and there is a Chinese who is selling it at 80, you know. So these Chinese have come into Jamaica and they have overshadowed the local Jamaican, making them close their businesses. So Jamaicans have been really complaining a lot. You know, these Chinese have come in selling their goods at lower prices and they are making many local Jamaican businessmen to their business to go down. I've seen even in a recent video a Chinese advertising his goods and he was saying that it's 30% discount, you know. So when they are doing this advert, you know, many Jamaican will want to visit the shop and their shop are very big and they are very modern and it wins a lot of Jamaican people because they have goods and they are doing it at a discount. So Jamaicans are really complaining, like many are now jobless. But the other thing that surprised me the most is that these people, they are doing business in Jamaica but they are not investing in Jamaica, you know. They open big machines, like they open big industry, but they are taking the money, what they benefit, they are taking it back to their motherland, you know. They are going to build their motherland there back in Chinese, but they are doing business in Jamaica, and that's not good because if you are doing business in Jamaica, you have to invest in Jamaica, build there, like make Jamaica grow and make Jamaica a good place. But these Chinese, they are very selfish because they make a lot of money in Jamaica, you know. Jamaicans have really supported them, but what they do is they are investing in their country, guys. Even right now in Jamaica, you can see these big industries. These big industries are being owned by these Chinese men and women. So Jamaican have been really complaining and they are feeling like their job are down. Many Jamaican businessmen, they are now like jobless. They open industry, but there is stiff competition coming from these Chinese people. I've seen even the Chinese are the one that are controlling the port, you know, like Chinese, like they're becoming more powerful. They are like controlling Jamaican, like they are trying like to control Jamaica. I've seen that Chinese now, they are the one who are controlling the port, you know, so they are the ones in charge. They will know what will be entering the country and what is going out. So I think the Jamaican have given these people big freedom, like they have trusted them, but you know, they can know this Chinese, you cannot trust a foreigner, you know, you can allow something to enter into the port and it will harm you. So guys, to the Jamaican government, I want to appreciate you, because you know the Jamaican are really suffering a lot and these Chinese are the ones that are benefiting, and but they are not doing the right thing because they are not investing in Jamaica. But the other thing, guys, that makes these Chinese to leave is that some complain that insecurity, like they feel like, some are saying that they are being robbed, you know, they are saying like this Jamaican, they are rough and they are robbing them. So some Chinese are leaving Jamaican because they feel like it is not safe. Some say that they are being robbed a lot, insecurity. Some say that some Jamaicans are harsh and they feel like they are risking losing everything in Jamaica, so they feel like they want to return back to Chinese. So guys, you have seen for yourselves the reason, some of the reason like these Chinese are leaving. But I think Jamaican have come out, and Jamaica, they feel like it is the right thing, because these Chinese have really break them. They have really brought many people, like they have caused many people to be jobless, because these Chinese have really won the heart of many people by selling their goods at a cheaper price. So guys, if it's your first time coming across my video, feel free to share, comment, and also don't forget to put a thumbs up. And before I forget, I want to appreciate you for the subscribers, for the support that you have given me, the returning ones. I want to appreciate you. It's not for granted. I want to appreciate you guys, and I hope that you are all doing well. So guys, keep safe, don't forget to subscribe, and we will meet on the next video. So guys, stay safe, one love.